Imagine being a piece of shit. Being such an a-hole, such a functional retard, that you decide that because someone wants to honor the legacy of Charlie Kirk, because you don't agree with him politically, or you're too indoctrinated to know any better and you think he's a Hitlerite or something, that you refuse to sell a toy to a child, to a young adult who wants to have a toy in the name of Charlie Kirk. Woke Build-A-Bear. The Build-A-Bear company apparently hires woke, weird idiots who have severe mental derangement syndromes where they hate conservatives so much so that they will refuse sales to young people. This is from the New York Post. Twisted Build-A-Bear employee refuses teen's wish to name teddy bear after Charlie Kirk. Imagine being such a piece of shit. Imagine being so mentally deranged that the idea that someone wanted to honor Charlie Kirk sends you into an apoplectic rage, and all you can do is stop them and insult them. Well, that's what happened here. A woke Build-A-Bear workshop employee in Washington state refused, allegedly, a teen customer's wish to name her new teddy bear after slain conservative activist Charlie Kirk, which started as a lighthearted trip with friends to the Southcenter Mall outside Seattle, soon soured for 16-year-old Evi McCormick when the store manager, the freaking manager, shot down her request to put Kirk's name on her newly created stuffed animal's birth certificate. This, according to the teens who told King 5 News. So it's a piece of manager at this this Build-A-Bear workshop in Washington State who decided that he wanted to make a statement that someone who has a political leaning disagreement with him equals Hitler and should not be honored after being assassinated or murdered. So the manager, and of course, it's a Karen, she didn't agree with it. She didn't support it. And she told me, we're not doing this. McCormick told the outlet. Yep. So it's the Karenocracy at work here. Here's the Charlie Kirk bear. Now, the toy tyrant, this Karen, then cruelly crumpled up the birth certificate that they create with the bear, which customers are given with every Build-A-Bear purchase, and threw it away in front of the flabbergasted teen. Well, this piece of shit to be fired. McCormick was so upset that she handed her debit card to a friend to pay for the bear, usually priced between $16 and $48, and walked away from the register. The encounter, quote, definitely made us all very uncomfortable, her friend Kaylee Lang told the outlet. Now, Build-A-Bear's protection policy asks customers to refrain from giving indecent or distasteful names for furry friends. And how could this possibly be an indecent or distasteful name? Charlie Kirk was beloved by millions and millions of Americans. He was a soft-spoken, rather milquetoast conservative who believed in honest dialogue, and for that he was murdered. And so this weirdo Karen, who's not named here, decides that that's just too much. Didn't just deny the request, but crumpled it up in the girl's face. What a stupid bitch. Now, McCormick said that I was just mesmerized and captivated that he could speak with such elegance, adding that the Turning Point USA founder was a role model. It wasn't political, she said, until she made it way, speaking of the Karen manager. The September 26th incident infuriated the teen's mother, obviously Amber McCormick, who called the toy company's corporate office demanding answers as to what in the hell their employees are doing. The company official initially offered a $20 gift card, saying, please shut the hell up and go away, to make up for the poor customer experience, which is ridiculous. The elder McCormick said, but called back a few days later to apologize and inform her that she would retrain their Seattle area workforce to keep politics away from teddy bears. I don't think that's good enough. You fire the crazy bitch. Because if she's willing to do that, then she's likely someone who was celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Clearly is deranged. Why would you want somebody working at a shop to interact with customers who approves of murders? Because make no mistake, her doing this action tells you everything about her personality. The Karen is vile. Now, the mom said that, I guess the Build-A-Bear told her that the goal was to try and prevent this sort of situation from happening to anybody else. It's simple. Fire the crazy bitch. Get rid of her. Don't let her come back to work. That's how you deal with these weirdos. At every turn, people who celebrate, who promote murder, who act like this, where they act insane, these people don't belong in polite society. We've been tolerating these mentally ill weirdos for far too long. This Karen who crumpled up the birth certificate is the kind of person that would love to cancel anyone who disagrees with her politically. Let's hope she finds a taste of her own medicine. So, an email, the New York Post says, to Build-A-Bear Workshop's corporate office has gone unanswered. Well, hopefully they get a lot of pressure, and hopefully this Karen gets identified and or fired, maybe both. So we'll just have to see.